What's good, YouTube? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mike and welcome to MC9G FX. Welcome to my week 2 of turning $20 to $100,000. Some people think it's a joke. It is what it is. Some people say that I should stop dreaming big. It's not your dream, it's my dream. And it's not really a dream. It's a goal, it's a target that I have laid down and I'm gonna get it. Who is it? Me. So thank you for watching last week on. If you haven't subscribed, please do where to subscribe. Now let's go to day one. Today is actually Tuesday, but I'm gonna talk about Monday. Monday, nothing really special happened, but I'm gonna say what happened. On Monday, we took a buy setup using ICT ATM setup. You can see it here, and we had a loss. Although I knew it was not a high probability because what? It was a no news Monday. You guys should be taking lessons about all these things I'm doing or happening, or I'm saying in this video, because they are juice to your trades. Because on Monday, usually, if there's no red new folder news, high probability setup for me trading ICT concepts, it doesn't work. I knew it was not a high probability setup, so I didn't risk much, and we had just had 1% loss. Although at the ending of the day, I short Euro USD. You can look at it. I short Euro USD because it was buying throughout the day and it hit a point of interest in the 1 hour time frame, some fair value gaps, and I knew that okay, it will pull down for a while. So I short Euro USD just 1 to 1 hour trade, and I got back my 1% back. So we're back to break even. That's what just happened on Monday. Now on Tuesday, we had CPI release for card, and at first I wanted to buy the CPI because of my analysis. We checked the 4 hour time frame, daily time frame. You see that it's an uptrend, but it has pulled down for a while. Understand? Then looking throughout the day as the day was unfolding, and I was like, wait, what's going on? I could see that my trading model, go and check this video. Yeah, it said ICT made me profitable. Go and check it. I explained my strategy, where someone was saying in my last video that I should explain my strategy. I don't need to explain my strategy in every videos like this. I just talk about my experience and my emotions and how the trade went. That's what I'm going to be doing in these videos. Once in a while, I may add some important videos as the time goes on. But this is the strategy. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. I trade the 2022 ICT model plus turtle soup entry criteria. Those are the two entry criteria. I call it the ATM setup, which is 2022 model. Now I saw price above New York midnight open, as you can see the screenshot. Then it was accumulating. Anytime there's red important, listen to these guys. Anytime there's red news coming, not just CPI, any red folder news, the first movement of the day, of the beginning of the day, is the fake movement, because the news is like it's bringing volume to the market. That's what is coming. So that's actually the direction for the day. But before that, market will move. Now, I usually mark my New York midnight open, because ICT said the market starts from New York session. So I start watching for AM, the accumulation below or above New York midnight open. 90% above it to sell, 90% below it to buy. Remember I said 90%. For the 10% days, because it is my model, it is me that built this model. I know what the days that the 10% days are going to happen. Number one days like that are what? No news Mondays. Don't really trust the setup like that. That's what happened yesterday, that the trade failed. Now price was above. I was watching it and I was like, if price wanted to buy today, it should go and sweep the London low and the Asian low and tap into a 1 hour fair value gap below. But it didn't. It went up, and I saw another 1 hour fair value gap above, and I was like, looking at market structure on the 1 hour, you can see that it was a bearish trend. Like, yeah. So 90% the price was above New York. Now I just obeyed my setup, because even when I saw some gurus posting on trades that USD card is gonna buy, so immediately I just remembered, like, bro, trust your model, trade your model. And I'm like, I just execute. I just turtle soup entry. Immediately it sniped into the 1 hour fair value gap. I sold, you can see, and the CPI came and it stumped. The only mistake I did not do in that CPI was that I did not take profits. So normally CPI just dump, but I think price was manipulated, because as it dumped, it started buying back up. But I came out 1 to 2 hour and 1 to 3 hour. I mean, and you can see we are up 3%. So I'm actually trading a $10,000 account right now. I'm trading 2 5K accounts. You know, last week I blew my account. I actually bought another one at the beginning of this week. Then somebody came to my DM, one of my YouTubers followers. He came and he said there's a promo, this trade prem. Look at the screenshots. So I'm just testing it out, not putting too much mind on it. If it pays, it pays. If it doesn't, but Marvin's surely pay. So I'm actually trading them together, and I'm actually trading the $10,000 accounts. And now both of them were up 3%. Look at it, 3%. So trade your model, trust your model, apply proper risk management. If it was before me, I would have passed the account in that just one trade, but I use proper risk management. I don't want to do it fast and fail fast, because remember there are 10% times that it doesn't work. So for the days that it doesn't work, if I'm not using proper risk management, like that's what happened when I passed phase 1 of the account last week and I blew it on second phase. That kind of scenario was for the 10% days that it doesn't work. Then if I know it's proper risk management, then I'll just blow the account. So now proper risk management on point. Understand? And not only that, I was able to also turn $20 to almost $50. You can see the screenshots here. It's just crazy. Tuesday. So we can't wait for Wednesday. I think Wednesday is Australian CPI. Let's see. Just doing the same thing, repeating the same thing over and over again. Yeah. I'll see you guys on Wednesday, definitely. Peace out. What's good, YouTube? Welcome to Thursday. I'm sorry guys for doing it this way. The first one you just watched was Monday and Tuesday. Today's is Wednesday and Thursday, so I'm gonna explain how my trade has went so far. So as I said, ending of Tuesday, we are about to trade CPI on Wednesday, and CPI, we cut the CPI. So we went 1 to 4 hour, and I was able to pass phase 1. Now, you know, I told you guys I'm trading 5k, 2 accounts, 5k each. You can see here when I was trying to get the entry for the both of them, one of them I used standard lot size, the other one I used mini lot size 0.01, and it was a mistake. Although I passed one of the accounts, 5k account, the other one I didn't pass it because I mistakenly pressed 0.01. I guess we are used to trading $10 accounts. Like, I thought I already changed the option, but I didn't change it. So I passed first one and I moved to phase 2. As you can see here, I'm already in phase 2. So we are still stuck in phase 1 in that other one. And did I tell you how I got the account? I got that second one. I got Marvin back for $20 after blowing the first one last week. Then now we passed it again in 3 days. It was Marvin I passed. Then the other one, there's actually a bonus, a discount promo they were doing now. So I bought it for $5. One of my YouTube, I think I said it referred me and I got it. So we're actually trading a $10,000 account. All the investment so far has been $55 so far. No, 45. 2020, then $5, $45 so far. But the main thing is, like we said, we're turning what, $20 to $100,000. Now we passed it. Then that day I didn't want to trade, but because I didn't pass the other one, I was like trying to look for trade opportunity. And yes, I saw the trade opportunity, as you can see, but it turned out to be a losing trade. Now I journaled it, and when I was reviewing my journal, I saw that most time when I took losing trades, usually when we don't have trade, like this on Monday to this week, I took a losing trade. They showed the ATM setup. It was already going, but it reversed. So one thing I've noticed is anytime we have no news for the day, even though I see my setup, it might not go too far. So there's two things I've told myself to do. Is either I stay out of the trade when there's no red further news for that day, or if I see a setup, I'm gonna risk, instead of risking 1%, I'm gonna risk 0.5%, and I'm gonna trail my profits if it goes in profit before, or if it goes trails in profit. But if it doesn't and it just reverse, no problem. So that was that and that. That was Wednesday. Now we had a loss. That's when we had a win in the morning around 2:30 a.m. We had a loss in the afternoon. But I'm one of the accounts. I'm already in phase 1, and the other one I'm still in phase 2. Now after that, what happened again? That was how Wednesday went. Now Thursday, there was a news day, USD, something like that. News, red for that news. This thing, I've actually noticed it before. You can go to my Twitter handle. I've already pinned it. You know, I said if price range above New York midnight open or below New York midnight open, that's accumulation, like accumulates below there, then in time it will manipulate, then the distribution will take place, especially when there's always news release. So that's like the model of my strategy. If you want to know the model of my strategy, go watch this video I made when I say ICT made me profitable. So I've been journaling and I've been seeing that sometimes when the news release, it will stop me out or it might not go to my direction. That's like, I usually just take it that, oh, that's 10% days, whereby every criteria are met, but I still lose the trade. But now I have found something. If you watch the ICT 2022 model, ICT said market does only 3 things: create imbalances, collect liquidity, and create liquidity. Like is creating liquidity or collecting liquidity. And the news, whatever is being released, whether positive, I don't even look at whether it's going to be green or blue, because it doesn't matter. All it's trying to do is what? Rebalance liquidity or creating liquidity back or creating imbalances. That is what price is just doing. So the 10% days, for the 10% days, because of this trade I took today, I've been able to find the secret. Although I lost the trade, I've been able to find the secret whereby if I see it, I can avoid or trade against my bias. You really understand if you don't know my model, but I've been able to like see the hack that, oh, if I see this, you can look at the trades. If I see this, okay, that means I need to stay out, understand? Instead of pressing the button, you feel me? So that's that on that. I took a loss today, but I'm really happy because finally I've been able to find the remaining 10% days, and the 10% days is just to stay out of the market or you target the liquidity. The main thing I've said is price is just creating liquidity or taking back the liquidity that's created before. So that was all price is doing. So today is a great day. I learned a lot from today's trade. Now our account on phase 2, we are down 4%. Our account on phase 1, we are down at least almost 2%. Tomorrow is Friday. Let's dance the last dance tomorrow. I'm gonna risk. Now I'm very cautious of. If it was before me, Michael, like last week, Mike, I would have blown the account by now. You know me. But now I'll be cautious of my risk management, and although I'm still risking more, but right now I'm like, bro, if I don't risk properly now, because next week is NFP and there's another like CPI, and you know CPIs, I catch CPIs. So I need to keep the trade. Like they said, if you don't have accounts to trade, that means like you always keep your account so that you can survive for the winning days. Understand that kind of thing. So that's what I'm just trying to do. Take it slow and steady, although I'm still too impulsive, but at least not like before. That's what I said. You can't change all of a sudden, but at least you are making changes effectively, step by step. So I'm not gonna blow this account, definitely. I'm not gonna blow this account. Let's see how tomorrow gonna be. We have another news tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys up later, so you guys will know whether I recovered my loss or I still take another loss, and we'll wait for Opay next week, where at least I know there is a CPI. I think it's Chef CPI I'm anticipating for that day. So that's that on that, guys. I'll see you guys on the next slide. What's good, YouTube? Welcome to the last clip of week 2, turning $20 to $100,000. Now today is Saturday. Obviously, if you notice this session of the video, I do it 2 days, guys. So today I'm about to talk about Friday trade. Yes, Friday trade, and yes, the result. Yes, we also had the loss on Friday. This week we learned a lot ending of this June. There's something I saw on Twitter. Somebody said every day try to honest your strategy. Try to add, not as if you are adding something so significant, like you are adding a little details that is making it more perfect, like more interesting, more insightful, like your strategy. That is what happened this week. Like this week, it was like the market was like, yes, I know you know this, but let me show you this. Because I was seeing my setup, but it was just going SL. Then previously, sometimes when it goes SL, I've been journaling, and now this week I've been able to join one or two things together, and I found that it's really going on. If you try, I trade the session liquidity theorem, I use the liquidity of session and that's, but currently I've seen that sometimes, even ICT said it said 90% of the time. So for those 10%, I've been able to find out when it's not gonna work. There are some things when I see in the market that I've seen before, and I've journaled it through journaling. This week I was not able to confirm it, that even though I see my ATM set up and I'm noticing something like this. One of them is like, it's very obvious. Like ICT said, price is just creating liquidity and recovering back the liquidity. So like this screenshot here, there was a fair value gap above, just like what happened on Wednesday or on Thursday, the same thing. Like, let me just cut it short. We are perfecting our strategy. You understand? We are perfecting our strategy, and it's so fun because the 1% R or 2% R you lose trying to find something is what you're gonna use as a lesson if you document it to improve more in your trading journey and stuff like that. So we ended this week on red. Our first 5K account, we are down 6%. Crazy. Did I do well than last week? Yes, because last week on Thursday we blew our profit, but this week at least we survived, and we're still up almost 2%. Next week is NFP. Why the other 5K accounts we are down 3%. Next week is NFP. I said NFP, but on Thursday we have CPI for CHF. Somebody was DMing me and was telling me that ICT said don't trade news. You're a fool. If you say ICT said don't trade news, you're a motherfucking fool. When they say when ICT say don't trade news, it means like on the news, when the news is about to release, you have no business in saying, let me press the buy or sell button. Get me? But like ICT said in the 2022 method, she said as I'm teaching this strategy, she said some folks will take this and make it theirs and use it to find a trading model for themselves and be doing wondrous works with it. I'm sure it was like Jeffrey Benson or Abby Forex or all those top guys, Q Banks, all those guys using my strategy right now. Yes, profitable. See his Lambo. You're a fool. You know why? Because everything is a process. Everything is a process. And I don't blame you guys because you guys are not putting the real effort. All of you that just DM me and start telling me bullshit. As I said, don't just jump into the news before trying to trade the news. Understand? But from his model, I've been able to build a trading model whereby I can anticipate a move before the news. The news, like as it is said, he said it's just collecting liquidity or creating liquidity. And now I've been able to find a model to be able to trade in that direction. I don't want anybody to believe me. You can go and check 3 months ago. Far back as 3 months ago. Count how many times I've lost for especially this CPI news. Apart from USD CPI news, USD CPI news. And now, while I've been losing for USD CPI news, I've kind of find out the reason why from my journaling now. Understand? But for any other AUD CPI news, CHF CPI news, CAD CPI news, GDP CPI news, go and check the last 3 months. There's no one I missed. Is it gambling? You think it's gambling? Be playing. That's why I said if it was other top G's, you guys would be like appreciate them, but it's because I'm still a small beginner. Most of you are like talking down on me. I don't give a fuck about anything, but I just want to make this thing clear to people that are building that strategy. People will talk. It's their mouth, you understand? But you keep doing what you are doing. Very soon they are the one that's still gonna come and buy your course and say, chairman, boss man, I don't they see you. And some people don't focus on themselves and just keep talking. Me, I know my problem. My problem right now is risk management. Understand? That's why I love Way Up so much, because of his discipline in risk management. And I'm incorporating that already in my daily life, already, understand? And I'm not gonna change all of a sudden. And you can see the difference. Last week I blew at my profit. This week I didn't blow it. Understand? We scaled through the week. And now I'm gonna wait for my A+ setup, which is what, on Thursday, which is 5 days countdown starting from this Saturday. That is 5 days. So I've been seeing that as I've become more profitable, Forex is more about being patient and waiting for the right setup. If you know what is giving you the TPs, wait for that only. Understand? Why for other days, reach small. Like now, I've noticed that apart from no news Mondays, for other days where there's no news in the market, my strategy don't really work. Understand? Look at my screenshot. Go and look at my shorts. It's not as if I'm just pressing the buy and sell, but you see the screenshot before and after. I'll anticipate that price is coming to this liquidity to go there and to actually buy or sell from there. Then some non-entity will come and be telling me rubbish that I'm gambling. It's your business. Like ICT said trade. All those people are fake ICT students. They just hear rumor here and there and they just open their mouth. ICT said trade when there's red folder news days only, because it provides volume into the market, and I'll be able to build and tick my strategy to play around that time. Understand? Although ICT himself, he majorly says that when it's released, wait skinny. But me, I've been able from his model to build a strategy whereby I can anticipate moves. Is it risky? Yes. Have I accepted it? Yes. It is not your model. You can't accept it. This is your fucking problem. I don't care to lose 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times. I'm gonna perfect it to my taste. That is it. Sorry for the way I'm talking, but some people are just annoying in this internet. They just want to put and then show you their PNL now. Trash. Nothing really that is insightful. People that have things that are really insightful, they DM me personally and show me some things, and I even like try to take 1 or 2 things and incorporate it into mine. But some people will just come, open their dirty mouth and be talking rubbish. Please don't open your dirty mouth and be talking rubbish on my channel. You understand me? Alright, let's come back with being cool. So we are down 6% and 3%. I'm not afraid. I'm not scared. I'm waiting till Thursday for my A+ setup. And don't worry, you'll see it. You'll see it definitely. So that's that on that. Let me cut this video short. This month of June has been the best month of my life, like since I was born. I wish this month is my birthday. Like June 2024. Keep this date, you guys, be my loyal fans and subscribers. It was the day my life changed. Not only I was able to perfect my strategy to like a degree of 80% plus, because every day you find new things. It was not every day, but every week or every month. Understand? But right now, putting with the power of risk management, I'm gonna be incorporating so much now. I'm telling you guys that July is gonna be wonderful. Trust me. Starting from Thursday, July is gonna be wonderful. So that's that on that, guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Do wait to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in week 3. Peace out.